Hi everyone, it's Raleigh. Today I'm doing a toy review of Spirograph. This was one of my favorite kind of design kits, craft kits when I was younger. And this is a really cool set where you can make really neat patterns and designs. You can use them to make cards or posters or anything that you want. This is a 50-piece set. I got it on sale. I think it's normally about $20 to $24 Canadian. I got it on sale for half price. But look at all the cool things that you get. So you get the pieces, the markers, some paper, and an instruction booklet as well. So I'm going to open it up and I will be right back. Okay, I've gotten everything out of the box. You get 20 sheets of paper, and then you get your instructions, which is fantastic. They call it the design guide. I don't remember if they had this when I was younger, and if maybe I just didn't pay attention to it, but it's great to know they give really good detailed instructions. So if you see a pattern that you want to recreate, it lets you know exactly how to do that. Of course, a lot of the fun is just in kind of playing around yourself, but look at all the beautiful patterns and designs. And what I love about this too is that it's a very sort of tactile, hands-on activity, which I think is fantastic. So this is the tray that comes straight out of the box. You get these markers, really beautiful colors on the markers. But of course you can use your own. You just want to make sure that they're fine tip enough to fit into the little holes we're going to be using. You get your putty, which is great and which is something I don't believe they had when I was younger. But it's a good idea to help hold down the wheel, and it'll make a little more sense when you see me doing it. And then of course you get all these pieces, and you might notice there's one little piece missing. It's on the floor. It did come with the kit. But here's the fig ring, and you'll see they've got numbers on them, and these are the numbers that you're going to look at and reference if you want to follow one of the designs in the book. I'm going to get ready to do my first design. I'll be right back. Here we are. I've got my piece of paper ready, and I've decided to try one of the designs from the guide. So I picked out, there's two kind of bigger wheels you get with this, so I picked out the right one. I'm going to take some putty, and this putty is reusable. It's a little sticky, but not too much. But this is a great idea. When I was younger, you had to kind of do it the old-fashioned way and hold it down with one hand, which could be a little tricky. And I think this is a great activity. It's hands-on, tactile, gets you thinking about color and design and shape. I do love the design guide though, if you want to recreate some of the designs that kind of are your favorites, but I also think it's fun just to experiment as well. Okay, the next step for this one, let me just double check. So we've got the right wheel. So what we need is wheel number 84. And then we're going to be looking for hole number 4. So let me get wheel number 84 out. And they go up in size, so they're pretty easy to identify. So there's 84. I'm not sure if you can see it on the top there. And we are going to be using hole number 4. So we're going to line up where hole 4 is with the first kind of spot or hole in the bigger wheel. So we'll line those up. And I've chosen the purple marker. So we're going to put that in, and then I'm going to hold the pen or the marker very loosely and just let it go around. So this has little teeth on it, almost like little gears. Look at that. Nice. And for the second step for this one, we'll get a different color marker, and we're going to use hole 4, but this time on the big wheel, we're going to start it on position 2 instead of position 1. So it should do the same pattern, but just a little bit to the side. Let's see how this goes. Neat, it's working. Isn't that great? And there's something about the symmetry of it all, the geometry of it all. It's very relaxing, I think. Okay, and our next one, so the next step on this one is to use, again, hole number 4, but we're going to use start position number 3. So still hole number 4. I'm going to use a blue marker this time. And sorry, it's a little hard to see when I'm far back behind the camera. Let's see. I think this is where it goes. Let's see. Oh, okay, and I don't know if you guys can see, I'm a little bit not quite centered with my previous ones, and that's because I started, I think, one spot over, but you get the idea. So I think that's really neat. Let's have a look at our finished product here. And we'll see how this pulls off the paper. Oh, very easily, so that's good to know if you are making a card for someone special. Okay, I thought we'd try one of the more unusual shapes. So I will get this started, and then I will speed it up for you guys too, just so you can see how it comes out. Well, I think that came out pretty well. I really like that pattern. Okay, and this time I'm just gonna try some shapes on the outside, some shapes on the inside, and we'll see what happens. Well, I think this is just a fantastic set. Again, the full price would be around $20, which I think is a great value. Tons of creative opportunities. I hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, please leave a comment and let me know. See you soon.